So if the seed of fear is planted, you may not be afraid of what's in front of you, but you don't see what's past and what's in front of you. So when it does come to you, that you what you don't see coming is what we would say is naturally to be afraid. But it's not natural to be afraid. It's only expected and acceptable to be afraid if fear is already inside of you. If you never known fear, it's considered um, trespassing or treason. It's considered it's like it's like a thief that comes in to invade. It's unwanted. It's not really shouldn't have the permission to be there. But as long as the person is one of the same with fear, it has a right to be there. So the person says like, well, I don't want to have sickness or disease, but yet and still you look at things that brings forth trauma or fear to the soul. You could look at two people. Say like for example, you could look at a video, excuse me, of two people actually fighting, and you'd be like, oh, I want to see the results of this. I want to see whatever who's going to win, who's going to lose, or you can see how somebody gets shot, or you can see how somebody get killed with a gun. This is from movies to reality shows to somebody filming it on their phone. If you can get into that, you're already plugged into fear. So while you're plugged into there, you are wearing the old garment that goes far way back to Adam, which is of disobedience. God will say, I want to protect you from anything that's going to bring hurt, harm, and danger towards you. Your obedience to that will be to stay away from everything that will have hurt, harm, and danger with it. So the independence, or what fear would like to do, is to give you your own isolation from God, your own independence away from God, that you could become a God in your own eyes, knowing both good and evil, which in other words, you could choose what's best for you. So if you're going to choose what's best for you, the only thing about it is you're not omniscient. You don't see everything. You only see what's in front of you. More than likely, you will only see what only two will be able to allow you to see. And that will be God Almighty, or that will be Satan. If you're a child of Satan, you're only going to see what he wants you to see. And if you're a child of God, you're going to see everything, which means you will be giving up everything that's of Satan. So a decision has to be made. But this is the whole new creation is all about. It's you when you go when you give your when Jesus come into your life, you get it all. You don't have to do all that work. The work is already done. All you have to do is just listen to the voice of the Father and obey it. If the Father says stay away from fornication, stay away from fornication. If the Father says stay away from pornography, stay away from pornography. If the Father says stay away from gossiping, stay away from gossiping. If the Father said love your neighbor, love your neighbor. If all we have to do is just follow what the Father told us to do, and everything else will take care of itself. Why? Because He already made provision for everything else to be provided for us, that we will never be without. That's all. So the average person who needs doesn't get met, they are more likely. No, it's a guarantee that they are outside the will of God. At some point, God has told them to do something, and they chose not to do it their way. The enemy came in, whatever that's the case is. God told them to go one way, and they chose not to go that way. So now here comes the time for them. They want to receive the results that they would, that's going to be away from hurt,